Good morning, everybody. Today is all about our lower body. We're not exclusively working our lower body because we have some core and arms in there too, but really firing up inner, outer thigh, as well as our glutes, quads, everything. So we're gonna start just rocking onto the balls of our feet, pushing the palms behind you and rocking back. Getting a little swinging motion here. Just push the pelvis forward and back, warming up the legs. And the last one, we're gonna rise to demi. We're gonna drop onto one heel, stretch out into the calf and into the Achilles. Switch it up, drop onto the opposite heel and stretch. Lift and stretch. We're gonna take it double time, switch it up. One more set of 8, and then we're just gonna hang over one heel and give me 4 pulses before we change. Change and hold it. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, change it up. Focusing on the knee driving over the middle toe and coming up onto the ball of the foot, stretching out into that arch. Again for 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, down and pulse through single leg. Warming up into those calves and feeling lifted underneath your seat, so we're not sitting into those hips. Now stepping the feet slightly wider, I'm going to send the bottom back behind us. Take the arms overhead into a little plie. Then bring the arms back behind you and squeeze the pelvis forward slightly again with a squeeze of the glutes. Down we go, bottom right back between your heels. Up again, squeeze it forward. Same thing at this pace, twice more. Thinking of a long diagonal from the crown of your head out to your bottom. Squeeze it up. Let's take it double time. Warming up those big muscle groups of the legs. Getting that circulation going, swing those arms up and over. Give me 2 more. The last one, hold it here. Now imagine you're sitting on a shelf. Little pulse, tap that bottom down. Firing up into these quads. Last 4. Then we're gonna hold this plie. We're gonna lift the heel that's closest to me. Lift it up, bottom on that shelf, lower down. Nothing moves apart from the heel. Press it down. Lift, hover and hold. Fire up these quadriceps, press down. Lift, little faster. Lift, press. You'll feel these muscles of the legs really start to kick in. Don't be tempted to come up off this plie. Keep it nice and low. Well done. Last one, hands to floor. Take it down, walk it out, and so your knees are directly underneath your hips and your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Hold strong across those shoulders. Tummy is drawn in. We're gonna slide alternate legs out to a full plank. Out, out, back underneath. And just so we get that upper body involved as well, we're going to do exactly the same thing with our arms. Hold it here, now slide one arm. Out, out, underneath. Stabilizing through our core. Last one, hold it here. Hover the knees another 2 inches down. And lower still. Then place them down onto the floor, release the toes, flex the leg that's closest to me. We're gonna lift it up, then just down 2 inches. Keep it in that upper range. Nice L shape, firing up into that hamstring and glute. Now can we hold it high, take little pulses. One more set of 8. Then we're going to lift and crisscross this leg behind our supporting leg. We're going to lift it up, tap the knee behind, lift it up, and tap the knee down to the floor. So we're making a little circular motion, up, over, and tap. Cross behind, a little faster, here we go. out rather than up to the back. We're going to take it up to the side. We're going to slow it down again. Up and squeeze the thighs together. Directly to the side. This one we're going to hold and pulse it here. Keeping strong across those shoulders. Hang with me. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you extend the leg to the side and tap it down? Lift, tap it down. Twice more. So we're working that outer silhouette of our thigh. Now we're going to go for a full circle. Lift it up and tap behind us. To the side. Two more like this. Big circle, up and tap. Last one. We're going to bring it to a straight arabesque line. Hover and hold it here and just test your balance. Arm comes off. We're going to emulate this arabesque a little later. So find your balance, gaze is to the floor. One long line from our fingers to our toes. Well done, nicely stabilized. Good, ladies. Lower it down and just sit the bottom back into a stretch. Then walk your hands back towards your knees. Come up onto those shins and step the leg we've just been working forward into a nice deep lunge. Stretch it out. Hold it here, shoulders down, no tension in the neck. So we've worked this outer hip hard. We're going to stretch it out. Hands either side. Rotate this hip out into a pigeon pose or a half split. Hover it here, pyramid your hands either side. Breath in. Walk it forward. Stretch it out. Come up, bring the leg from back to front, stack it over your supporting leg. We're going to turn away from the screen, grab hold of your thigh, spiral twist. Good, coming back the way we came, both feet planted on the floor. We're going to work our legs in the opposite direction. From lying on our back now, heels in towards our bottom, we're going to make a little bridge shape, so push the pelvis to the ceiling. We're going to lower down, don't quite tap the bottom, and push it up. Lower down, not quite to the floor, and drive it up. Let's speed it up. A nice squeeze of the glutes at the top of this movement. Now we're going to slow it down again and we're going to march one leg off to 90. Take it down, flex the foot and lift the pelvis. Down, flex and lift. And just like we did with those bridges, from half time, we're going to take it up to double time with these marches. Pushing the backs of the arms and the shoulders down into the mat to force those hips up a little higher. Well done. Lower that foot to the floor, lower the hips to the floor. Step up onto demi points, so bring those heels in a little closer to your bottom, roll the shoulders back, peel up from your pelvis, push the hips up as high as you can. Again, we lower and lift. Down, press up a little higher this time, we're on demi point, work into that hamstring and glute attachment. Twice more at this speed. Then up to double time, lower and lift. You'll start to really feel this into the hamstrings. You might feel it slightly more on the leg we've worked on all fours. We're going to even out in just a minute and take our second side. Let's march it out. Lower down, point. So both feet pointed now, we're working on demi point. Extend that line. Now, if this feels too much on demi point to go double time, stick with half time. If you can, come with me. Stable in those ankles. Lower carefully, push up high. Building strength in the lower leg as well as the upper. Last 2. Last 1. Well done. Lower down, lower the hips. Draw the knees in towards your chest and just open them about shoulder width. Alternate circles to release into the lower back and into those glutes. Finally, squeeze the knees together and rock onto your side. We're going to keep this underneath leg bent. We're going to work our outer thigh. We're going to extend this leg and kick it back just behind us. So we're working this glute medius. We're going to push it up and down. Keeping lifted from under our rib cage, shoulders down. And you guessed it, we're going to take it double time, those little pulses again. Keeping in that upper range. Good, hold it there. Rondage on that leg. Gently draw it in towards your body, stretch out the inner thigh. And then place this leg in front onto the demi point, flex your underneath thigh. Let's work our inner thigh this time. So press it up. Little pulses, tiny movement, your choice, demi point or flat here, ladies. Now to get a bit more range, second set, place the foot behind, lean back slightly into this hip. We're going to place this hand onto the thigh so we get an openness in this chest. A slight tilt back in the pelvis as we lower and lift this leg. Keep strong across the shoulders. Let's take it up. Hold the last one here. Point the foot, flex the toes back. Point the foot, firing up this inner thigh and flex it back. Twice more, point and flex it back. Last time, point and flex it back. Well done, bring this leg in and directly back onto all fours. Tuck your toes and push your heels down towards the floor. Take a bend into your knees and walk the hands back to where we began on our second side. We're going to rock onto the balls, onto the heels. We're moving through this whole sequence on the second side. It's a nice even balance, inner and outer thigh, upper and lower leg. Let's lift, press, down onto one heel. Stretch out the calf, stretch out the Achilles. Press and change, and really nice and dexterous through the foot with control. Let's go a little faster. Into a nice plie as you press that heel into the floor. Switch and change. And remembering back to how we began, we're going into our 4 pulses on single leg. Pulse for 4, 3, switch. Switch and pulse for 4. Last time, pulse it out. Very nice, separate those legs just slightly, arms come above. We send the bottom back and squeeze it up. Now we're on our second side. Let's go double time, a little quicker. Take it down and up. Last one, go down and hold it. Bottom stays back. Keep that long diagonal from the crown of the head to the tail. We're gonna lift one heel, press it down into the floor. Same thing on the opposite side. Let's go a little faster. Really articulate through the feet and keep the bottom low. Don't be tempted to come up. We're firing those quadriceps. Back muscles working as well in this nice diagonal. Now sit the bottom back, little pulse. Press as if you're sitting on a chair, tapping your bottom down. Hovering. Last 4, last 2, last 1. Hands to the floor, walk it out. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Hover and hold it here, shoulders down. We're gonna slide, alternate legs out and back in. Brace, out, out, in and in. Out, out, squeeze it back underneath. Slide. Last time, out, out. Now with your upper body, take it out. Just beyond the shoulder line, back underneath. Twice more. Last time. Dig deep, just lower those knees a tad more. Hover and hold it, then lower down. Release and flex that foot. Take it slightly up. Slightly down. So small range and down. And remembering from our first side, keep it high, little pulse. Good. Remembering that tuck behind. Take the lifted knee and tap it behind your supporting leg. Lift it up, rond and tap. Bring it all the way back round. Tap your knee to the floor. Let's go a little faster. And then to the side, directly out. Hover, thigh to the ceiling, take it down. Squeeze thighs together. And last one, staying up. Little pulses to the ceiling on our second side. You'll feel this in the supporting leg as well as the lifted one. Oh, so good for our glutes. And strengthening our glutes is so good for our back. Now hold it here, extend the leg out. Tap it down and lift it up. This is where it gets really tough for me. I can really feel it here. This one lift and we rond de jambe, up and round. Tap to the back. Tap to the front. Big circle. That's two, we have two more. Last one, we bring it back to our arabesque alignment. Extend the toe behind us, one long line, release to that arabesque, hover and hold. Find your balance. Excellent. Lower down and sit the bottom back between those heels, stretch it out. Okay, walking the hands back towards the knees. Come up to your shins, step the leg we've just been working, forward into a lunge. Stretch out into that hip flexor, into that back quad. From here, working this outer hip line. Take the weight into your fingertips and rotate this hip open into a pigeon pose or half split. Take a big breath in. Exhale out and fold it forward. You can rest your forehead down to the backs of your hands. Then walking the hands back up, swing the leg round from back to front and stack it over the top. Little twist, grab the thigh, rotate. Uncross the legs, feet flat to the floor. Roll all the way back down, vertebra at a time. Bring the heels in towards your bottom, roll the shoulders back, open the chest, spread the fingers, get a nice strong base, push the hips up. Now we're on second side, straight away to speed. Press. Everything a little quicker. Let's take the slow set out. And ready to march it out with a flex foot. Let's lift the downstage leg first. So lift, press, down and up. Well done, lower this leg, lower the hips. up the balls of the feet. A little closer towards the bottom. Roll and lift. Squeeze the glutes as tight as you can. Straight away to double time. Let's dip. Now don't fake it. Squeeze those glutes as firmly and as tightly as you can as you come to the ceiling. Are we ready to march one leg off on demi-point? We have a pointed foot this time. Well done, last one. Lower the leg, lower the hips. Draw the knees to about shoulder width and take alternate circles with those legs. Releasing the back, releasing the hamstrings. And finally squeezing those thighs together. Squeeze the knees together. Roll onto your side. We're going to extend the top leg with a flexed foot. We're going to kick it back off our center line. Pyramid this hand for a bit of stability. We're going to lift up and lower down. Again, we take it up and down. And just as we did in our first side, we're going to keep it in that upper range, get that little pulse, take it up. Last 8. Last 2. Last 1. Bring the leg up and round. Stretch out into those adductors. Keep lifted. Place this leg on top on demi-point or flat. Extend the underneath leg. Inner thigh working now. Bring it up and down with that little pulse. Demi or flat, that's up to you. So we're starting to fire up this inner thigh. We're going to go for a slightly deeper activation, a bigger movement. Good. So we're going to pass this leg to the back. It goes up and over. Plant the heel down. Press this hand to the thigh. We're going to get a lift and hold the tummy. So you're drawing that leg up like a drawbridge and press it down. Good, let's go a little faster. Up. Now point it, take it out, and draw the toes back. Again, extend, and squeeze it back. Firing up this inner thigh, keeping lifted in the body. Well done, good. Coming directly back onto all fours. Knees are underneath our shoulders, tuck those toes underneath. Hover and hold it here, shoulders down. This time we push the heels down to the floor and stretch it out. That on the leg that's closest to me, high to the ceiling, and then bend and let those hips open but the shoulders stay square. I'm going to draw that knee across, bring it to the opposite elbow. Send the leg back, bend at the knee, stretch it out. Last time, bring the leg through, elbow to knee, send it straight back up. Stretch it out. Bring the feet back together on our second side. Brush the leg. Toe to ceiling. Bend the knee. Let it fall to the side. Nice deep stretch. Bring that knee all the way around and through to the opposite elbow. A nice dynamic stretch. Send it back and bend over. All the way through. Opposite elbow. Send the leg back. And drop it to the side. Back to center. Press both heels to the floor. Let's pedal it out as we began this class today. Drop alternate heels down to the floor. Push and stretch. Push and stretch. Well done. Press both heels into the floor. Bend both knees. Walk back. Roll it up. Elongate that body. Give everything a little shake out. Good work, ladies, well done.